2012 was my first NFC championship with Fox, and I have a great story about it that has to do with you. I don't know if you remember it. Couple of things I remember from that game. First one, I'm so excited. It's probably my biggest audience I've ever been in front of. My boyfriend at the time, Jarrett Stoll, and I went to Intermix. We bought a pair of shiny nude pleather pants for me to wear. I went all nude, and then like
bold.
A beige, bold. And then like nude rag and bone. So I was like feeling so like cool and beige about myself. So wore that, show up, Usher's on the field. I take a picture with him and Stray. Mm-hmm. You text me before the game and you were like, congrats. I'm so proud of you. You've worked so hard, all the things. And I wrote, thanks so much. But Kim Zolciak Bierman is front row and I'm freaking out. Do you remember that?
No, because I can't remember anything, but that's exactly what I would say because we love her. That's so funny. Oh my God.
I was so excited. And then the year after,
were you not wearing She by Sheree? Oh,
no,
shocking.
No She by Sheree. And I didn't have my solo cup, but I remember being like, oh my God, I know this is so huge, but Kim is sitting front row for Croy. And then my next year, 2013, Seahawks 49ers. My 8-year anniversary was a couple days ago with that Beauty McGee. So crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, a couple things what you said about your house, and then I'll get into my back. I cannot believe this is our last week of football. It's very crazy, but I am now entering, as we call in our house, re-entry, where somebody's season is over and you have to coexist on an everyday basis with your better half. And I know that may sound weird to everybody, but when you have been, and that's one of the many things I appreciate about my husband, for 18 weeks, he allows me to do me and be a messy person. And I have been doing that for the last 18 weeks. We have boxes. He has not bitched. He has not complained. But today I was given my warning. And it came through.
How does the warning sound? Because Jarrett's so nice,
so nice
is another point. I want to make him writing this down. How did it sound?
The warning came through Howard, where he said, Mommy, Howie told me he's giving you 1 week to get it all together. And then we got to start moving. And he's not wrong. Like today, prime example, my carry-on, which caused my back injury, my carry-on is sitting in my closet. Great. I went to go get my deodorant out of it this morning because it kind of reeked. Went and grabbed my deodorant and then I just threw it back in the carry-on and I was like, it's time to unpack the carry-on. I got a home game this weekend. There's no reason to have the carry-on sitting there with the Ziploc bag of all my facial products and all my hair products. Baby girl, it's time to unpack. And we got a lot of things to unpack. And then tonight, I know
emotionally,
it's a game week.
Physically,
all the things. Tonight, I got to cook dinner. I'm home.
Shit.
Yeah. Re-entry has begun. I feel like a goddamn astronaut coming back from outer space or like a space station for the last 18 weeks. Damn it.
Yeah. But I was
Jarrett's told
approach.
I would like something in the oven tonight. A bun in the oven probably. But he was like, I go, what do you want? And he goes, well, maybe something that we put in the oven.
No, he did not.
Meaning he's not going to grill.
I should be cooking for Jarrett. And I'll tell you why, because as you know, your cutie husband, let me just tell you guys, for those of you that have never had most of you that have never had the opportunity to meet Jarrett Stoll. So my dad is, and
he's America's guest.
He really is the golden retriever that he is. My mom and dad have been visiting for the last 3 weeks, which is, I'm already going to I'm having withdrawals and they haven't even left yet. They're leaving on Wednesday.
Oh God.
And I'm so sad because most people find their parents annoying or they whatever. My parents are the freaking best. I would choose to be friends with them. They're my parents first always, but I just love them. And they walk the dogs. They take they do all this, some of the shit that you don't want to do. Okay. So my dad loves golfing. So I text my friend and former colleague, Billy Bush, who's an avid golfer. And I text him and I'm like, hey, Billy, where should I send my dad to play golf? And Billy goes, I insist he should golf with Jarrett and I at the club that they belong to. Can I sound bratty and say the Bel Air Golf Club, the Bel Air Country Club? Maybe I should.
So
I don't
fancy.
know. It's so fancy. The reason I bring it up is because my dad goes, "Wow, I get to golf at Bel Air." Like so cute, really cute. But it's just how generous Jarrett is, and so they had this awesome time. It was Jarrett, Billy, and then Chase Utley, and my dad just came back raving about his time. So again, your husband, like I said, I should cook the meal for both of you because I owe you guys a big one. So sweet of him. All right, so re-entry.
And then I heard you came and picked your dad up, and the boys ran out. Jarrett and Teddy Purcell, so excited to see you.
Yes, I did. I was like making a scene. They're like under construction, like like in the valet area, and I like run and like jump on them, like a total no country club protocol happening here at all, but just so sweet. So re-entry, and then how does this change for you? Oh, I have two questions because I'm sure people want to know, and I don't know. How do you pick which sideline you're going to cover?
I don't know. To be honest with you, most of the time it has to do with, I'll be honest, laziness. If, I'm in the middle of the year and we have 2 games a week and we have a couple of Saints games coming up, I'll just take the Saints sideline because I know them well. I'm updated.
Got it.
Now
That's
I'm
fair.
just
That's not
going
lazy.
to.
That's smart.
Yeah, but you'd be shocked, and Jarrett's shocked. I get a lot of crap for it. Like, if it had been Bucks Packers, that's really hard for me because I've got Erin and I've got my relationships with the Packers, and then I've got my relationships with the Bucks, and even with this game. But it was funny at the end of the game. I ran over, like I said, to see if I could give Kyle a hug. I wanted to say, thanks to Jimmy and congrats. I was so excited to see Fred Warner. And the PR staff for the 49ers goes, "We'll gladly take Tom next week on our sideline," because Tom did the sideline for the 49ers LA game. And then, obviously, so yeah, they get kind of bratty and superstition and all that. But I'll be on LA sideline because, look, I had it for that week 18 matchup. It's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. So that happened. And then what else? I was going
to ask you, and I asked this because if I'm a listener and I've never worked a sideline of an NFL game, I'm curious, like the process, and especially now for you being a home game, how does that all work for you, and how do you compartmentalize different than on the road? Because like an athlete, you have a routine, right? And
you can get away.
You get away on the plane. I always studied on the plane because it was a time to like put my phone away and be like focused, my ADD.
Yes.
So how does that work for you for your prep this week?
Well, I could stay in a hotel and be a big brat, but I'm pretty good. Like I said, my husband knows when to leave me alone. The only time not to be a brat, well, I'll say brat again, that it really comes into play is in the morning where there's full-blown room service, and I can just order that, get all my stuff together. I don't have to walk Howie. I don't have to worry about Jarrett, all these things. So
what's the room service order? What's the room service order?
Oh, it's
this
gross.
Is important. No, give it to me.
I love to eat. Everybody talks about that Uber Eats commercial. You'd never order that. Yeah, I would. I hammer a meal, and that's just,
and you're 5 pounds and
eat.
It's annoying. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not, but, so I like to eat a lot in the morning because when we get to the stadium, we don't eat. We don't. We have maybe a Crustable. We have like crackers. We just don't have anything.
Not sponsored, but should be. That Crustables gets so much air between you and Jillian.
Pisses me off, by the way.
For those that don't know, Crustables is just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that Erin loves. Okay.
Well, I don't love it. I'm actually really sick of it right now, but it's just so easy to travel. You can throw it in your backpack. You can leave it out. It doesn't get bad. It's not like they always bring us a deli sandwich. I'm not having a deli sandwich.
We know what happens. It ends up in the bag.
I pack it in my bag. You can pack Crustables and they're fine. Anyways, so the order is a scrambled egg, bacon, berries. I'll do a potato just for fun, and then I barely eat it. And I don't really eat the bread, but I also do an avocado. I love a green juice and a coffee with coconut or almond, and that's it.
Oh, that sounds great. No, I love it. I love it. I never could eat before games. I would get too nervous. I would just do a lot of coffee, which explains a lot, right? Fast-paced speaking.